Alright. Special announcement from us. Everybody go into fucking red alert, surprise, fucking danger, caution, warning, whatever the fuck you want to say.
Panic, DEFCON 4, whatever you want to call it.
Alright, the new bill, the Protect IP/eParasite bill, links down below, is in the U.S. Senate right now, being argued and manhandled and wrestled over.
Right now, as in Monday, October 31st, Halloween.
Yes.
Now what is Tuesday morning gonna bring? I don't know. So, we will update this video and you know, put
It needs to
stuff
dress
in
up
the
in
video
content, so
with
it'll be scaring you already.
Yeah, so basically, this bill says you can't use copyrighted material. That's vague. I know it's vague. My brother knows it. Everyone knows it's
We
vague.
know it's anything. It could be an image, video game, something off your TV like a sporting event you went to, a person or a concert, any form of live entertainment, product, even clothing. We don't know. Nobody fucking knows. There's no fair use defined. There's no transformative act or
property or whatever you want to call it.
Transformative property, which means you take something that was copyrighted, you modify it, doesn't even look the same, and you copyright or you just use it, you created it. That's transformative property. None of that is being intellectual property, even though most of us know what that is. That's not even being defined. Nothing is being defined.
Fair use.
Fair use. Well, I already said fair use. But
especially fair use.
Royalty. Everybody has a clear-cut royalty-free. Nobody has a clear-cut definition. So YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Blog TV, Stickcam, anything like that. Tumblr, it doesn't matter. It's all being effective now.
All social media. If it's under the whole umbrella of social media, it's effective.
Even a blog, okay, are effective. Blogs, businesses, it's not going to stop. It affects everyone. It's like the world economy right now. I'm not even exaggerating. It is just going on. So let's talk about what the Protect IP Bill / eParasite Act is about.
Like we said, it says you can't use copyright.
It's general. There's no definition. There's no concrete of what's acceptable, what's not. And nothing is being clearly defined. Nothing. I mean, nothing at all. Nothing. It's their job to figure it out. They're not gonna. The lawmakers are not gonna figure it out. So let's go congratulate for your worst fuck up in the tech world since forever. Congratulations.
Since what's that one thing called again?
You wanna clap too, buddy?
Okay, I'll clap. Since Tipper Gore's ass. I forget what the fuck she did, but
ESRP.
Yeah, for y'all in the 80s, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Congratulations.
So, like we said, no, it's cut. Like they were talking right now, we got Under Armour on. Now you can clearly see the logo and everything. Now, is that going to be under fire? I don't know. Your everyday life, video game playthroughs, covers, everything. Like my brother said, all of it's in jeopardy.
Even like you're doing a radio, listening to radio in the background, like Blog TV does. A lot of people put on their songs for background music. Video game playthroughs, doing covers of copyrighted works, like the mainstream artists. I'm not going to name any of them, but we all know. So we don't know, and people promoting other people's work, like artists, like musical artists, regular painters, sculptors, printers, like where you print posters, all that.
Yes, and
CG art, all that.
And fine. Fan art, like Daystorm, they get their own clothing line and they do it. Now, if Daystorm specifically, he shows it. Now, if someone, it is copyrighted because it's not his own. If you show like you love Smosh and you did a Smosh art before you sent it to him, I mean, technically it is trademarked. It is a company. It is copyrighted. Will you go to jail for that? I don't know, but
it only takes one time for to be convicted to be a felon. And it will ruin your life. Nobody even hires felons. It's hard to get a job. If you're starting your business, you're going to be under scrutiny for loans and stuff like that.
Now, like Daily Motion and stuff like that is internationally owned. or at least outside the U.S. We don't know. We know Europe failed, Mexico, Canada failed bills like that. But if this does pass, even though it is foreign users that are outside of jurisdiction, it is still an American company of like YouTube, all TV, all that. And
Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah, so
especially Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, the big three. There's a lot of people using it, so we don't know how it's going to affect you. We don't. Nothing is being. I don't even know if, since it's happened in the U.S., I don't know a lot of people overseas even know about it. So
yeah.
We don't know what the fuck's going on. Nobody does. It's all confusing. It's bullshit. That's what it is.
Straight bullshit.
Yeah, special interest groups don't want this shit out there, and they're being a 15-year-old little bitch trolling, and they got money, throwing it at the politician's pocket, putting it in the politician's pocket, and they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want. So.
Like I say, I'm thirsty. I drank a Coke on camera. I mean, is that so? This everyday thing, obviously, reviews, unboxing stuff.
Unboxing corner will be affected. DSP gaming will be affected.
Just even lower people that just feel like doing it. Okay.
I just deal with the Apple products that she does. Yeah, it's big shit. Even little users, and since they're responsible, they could go under, or if there's so much of a backlash, that these websites, that if they don't go out of business off the web, because they will be blocked by Google, Bing, Yahoo, AOL, whatever, what have you, and you can't find them because they're delivered by an IP company, by the U.S. government.
Now, if this passes, it's a clusterfuck, and it's just gonna be that. And if you vote, or if you're 18 in America, get your voter's card and contact some kind of local congressman.
Even if you don't vote, I don't care if you don't vote, I don't care if you're even old enough to vote, you could be 15, 16, 17.
Yeah.
Get out there and do something.
But if you do have a voter's card, or if you don't, go get one. You don't have to vote for the rest of your life, but you have a voter's card, they will listen to you because that's potential votes they're not getting. Okay? We elect them, they want to get into office, they want to have the cushy jobs, so use that to your fucking advantage. The politicians have been fucking you. It's about time you do something about it now. Don't let this pass. Just don't.
You gotta do everything. Sign a petition out there. We'll do a link below to one. Just
Twitter has one.
Just start your own in a forum and have support. Make them listen, because we all know the U.S. government does this all the time. We know this, but this time they have stepped too far about infringing on freedoms. It really is. It's a freedom of expression, really, that people express themselves through the internet, an expression of censorship to the full extent, where, like in China, they're just going to start censoring shit for no reason. It's just infringing on rights, and we're tired of it.
Now, if you're a company or a tech company that lobbying on their behalf against it, or at least just against it, that's good. If you are a company of some sort that's going to affect, and you do have some money and you do have some ties, please use them to shut this down, because it's really going to hurt.
I mean,
everybody.
it will affect companies. Don't get me wrong. Like Techno Buffalo is one major one. If they get shut down, that's putting people out of work. People like Phil from Dark Side Phil, he does video games, White Boy 7th Street, people who live off of this will be affected. They'll be out of work. People like Machinima, their company, believe it or not, LLC, based in California, they will be out of work. And they employ, I don't know how many they employ, but they employ, I guess it'd be around like 50 people, maybe even more, 50 to 100 range. They'll be out of work. So it's hurting the economy for something that doesn't even have to even be. It's just not even market forces. It's not economical forces. It's bullshit forces. That's what it is. It's just corruption. That's all it is.
Now, if you're not a tech company, say you're a regular company and you sold a lot of stuff and people are just low YouTube users like us, or up and coming or whatever, and they're not big, but whatever, they like your product. It could be clothing, it could be some kind of retail place, store, something like that, and they like the service or they like the product, and you know that you don't want to. That's free advertising, free publicity. They'll trust it. It comes from a real person, an average person.
Oh, don't forget Amazon, because they put user-generated review videos.
Yes.
Sometimes you'll see it on products, so
Now,
yeah, that'll be put. They actually get shut down.
Now, do you want?
That's gonna have some hefty consequences right there.
Yeah, and if you're a company, do you want that free advertising to go away and possibly and ruining someone's life in the process for some bullshit? So you know, I mean, what better is seeing your product in action by a regular person? People would pay for that, and it's just gonna go. And you know, especially small businesses trying to get started off throughout the U.S., the global economies and the shit are, you know, this could help us doing that. And you know,
even a local thing like paintball, for the sport of paintball, they do products, their own store. They test out the markers and the hoppers, all the equipment. They test their products out and they review, give you a little, you know, specifications, all that, little review video, like unboxing video, and they'll review it too. They employ people too, so it's just bullshit. That's all I'm gonna say. People are gonna lose their jobs, and it's gonna be a clusterfuck.
We're gonna wrap this up by saying, get out there and do something. It affects all of us. We need to show that we have the strength, the determination to go and put a stop to this. You see what happened to that that died, fucking 97B or whatever the fuck that was.
Bill SB, which stands for Senate Bill 978.
Yeah, you see what happened to that. It got stopped because of the outcry, the outrage, I should say.
All the people that give into the crushing the lobbyists, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, and fuck your Teamsters and every other fucking person out there that's supporting this bill, because it's fucking stupid. Get with the times. You don't know how to use it, and you're just fucking yourself in the end. So,
that's all we got to say.
We'll see you next time, hopefully with some better news.